welcoming Zach Walker.
Thank you so much. All right, let me get set here. How's everyone doing? Good. Good morning. Obviously, we just had a shout out for Dorothy, but let's have a shout out for all the speakers here today, more in the afternoon. Obviously, Lauren Davis and her team at Social Rock Conference and by WBL. But yeah, without further ado, my name is Zachary Walker, and I'm excited to be up here on stage with you all today to talk about one of my passions, social media. Today, as we mentioned, we'll be talking about the current social media in a variety of industries, including fintech, CPG, hospitality, nonprofit, and more. As mentioned, I'm currently the Senior Content and Engagement Manager at a fiercely independent, full-service creative agency called The Escape Pod. We were founded by two industry veterans, one of whom is the legendary creator behind the Budweiser What's Up campaign. Never thought I'd get to say that, but here we are. So, I think I've been really fortunate, as mentioned before, to work on both iconic brands like Oscar Mayer, Fireball Whiskey, and Kool-Aid, but also challenger brands like Maven Car Sharing, which is very similar to Zipcar, and Mare Pet Care, which are both working to establish themselves in their respective categories. And as mentioned, I also help small businesses in the Chicagoland area execute on their. We know that social media is a blend of both art and science, requiring both the qualitative and the quantitative to understand how well a piece of content performs, but also why it performed the way that it did. So, and as social media practices continue to evolve and user behavior on these platforms shift, brands are constantly looking to establish themselves in the social media space. Often, the companies behind these platforms decide what successful content really is. And in my experience, it's actively managing and engaging with communities online that leads to a brand's success. There is a need for brands today to establish themselves and create an online community that can embody both the brand's goals and its efforts. At the Escape Pod Group, we believe, went too far. At the Escape Pod Group, we believe that each of these platforms can have a purpose for your brand, regardless of industry or size. One of the things that I'm always telling my clients is that, even if you don't think you need to have a Facebook page, just build one. Have it so that if somebody happens to look up at your business online, you want to have something there. You want to have your profile photo, you want to have your address, your hours of operations. All those things are important. Of a brand through their friends and family, and they can do that by liking, viewing, sharing content, direct messaging, even providing useful information directly to the brands through chatbots or direct messages. When thinking about improving your content strategy on Facebook, remember that you don't always have to share your own published content. So what I mean by that is, if you're able to provide your users with, we'll say, useful information, maybe from a third-party website or from another brand, for example, you're already giving your chance to have a more receptive opportunity down the line by providing useful information to your customers, regardless of the source of that information. Performs well when it highlights an individual or a brand's best of moments, inspiring people to live out that more aspirational lifestyle. Instagram as a platform is an excellent medium for creating visually arresting creative, while relying less on product messaging and otherwise known as reasons to buy. As Chris mentioned earlier, think about creating engagement-first content on Instagram. So, for example, boomerangs, which are a great way to garner engagement. Chris highlighted what a unique feature that I'm a huge fan of on Instagram as well, which is Instagram Stories. So use unique functions like that. Platform survey said that 44% of survey respondents said that the last piece of content they read on LinkedIn was straight to the point and provided direct information to businesses in their industry. 44% is a little low, so I think we all need to work on that, and so better ideas to both our connections and future ones. And then finally, Twitter. Twitter is a great platform for creating cultural moments and engaging with consumers in a direct fashion. And I'm not saying that just because it's my personal favorite brand to use on social. Consumers' daily lives through social media. And we know this because user behavior showcases how brands want to play a role in their consumers' lives. So this photo here on the bottom is an influencer post that I randomly came across on Instagram from Chelsea Sapita. One of the things I wanted to show here, if you can see here, she's tagged about 6 or 7 different brands in her Instagram post. Everything from the Apple logo on her MacBook There's a Disney, Walt Disney sticker at the top of her laptop. Even the Athleta clothes that she's wearing and the Apple Watch on her wrist. Consumers want to engage with brands, and they expect their favorite brands to like, heart, and share their content as well. One of the better ways to build on those conversations and create lasting impressions is with community management. Community management is a low-cost, high-reward initiative that enables brands to reach out to consumers on a daily basis. It allows you to stand out within your respective industry and as an overall brand in the social media space. One of the great things about community management is that a company of anywhere between 1 to 5 people can punch above its weight class and compete with much larger businesses by dedicating a little bit of time each day